All right, welcome, 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 brothers and sisters. We are here. We are here. This is Black Wealth Empowerment Live, and we are here for broadcast number 122. That's right, you heard it right. 122. Some of you guys are watching us for the first time. Some of you guys are regular viewers, but we want to welcome you, brothers and sisters. We want to welcome you and congratulate you for being here. Each and every one of these broadcasts is historical. Very few broadcasts, especially for us, no matter what the platform may be, paid or not, has reached this milestone of 122. It's because of you being here. It's because of your participation. It's because of your feedback that fuels myself and my co-hosts to continue to do this every week. Because it's all about, putting a stake in the ground, brothers and sisters. It's all about, putting the history that you want of yourself out there. And this platform allows us to do it. And we're grateful that you decided to be with us this evening. Brothers and sisters, my name is Daryl Muhammad, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Some of you all might notice the background's a little bit different from previous broadcasts. I'm at the new station, the new BWE station here in Texas, better known as Mom's House, right? I'm at Mom's house over here broadcasting now this evening. So we want to welcome you, brothers and sisters. Go ahead and close out so surrounding noise. Get in a room where it's quiet, because this is the hour of power. We won't be long, but we promise to be strong. We promise to bring you nuggets that can give you that epiphany, that can give you that aha moment, that can take where you are now instantly to the next level. So I'm happy to be here with you, brothers and sisters. I'm happy that you decided to be here with us, but I'm not alone. As I state, as always, it takes teamwork to make the dream work, right? Without teamwork, it's just a dream. So you need teamwork to make the dream work. And God has blessed me to have some co-hosts here that are dedicated as I am. We're pushing through all the way to the finish line. When that is, we don't know. So we just keep on pushing. And I have no other than my brother, your brother, the Courage Coach, all the way from Phoenix, Arizona. Brother Courage Coach, Rodney Assad Muhammad. Are you there, black man? You there, brother?
Yes, sir, brother Daryl. I am here. Assalamu alaikum. Peace, Black Wealth Empowerment family. I am Rodney Assad Muhammad, your Courage Coach. Now, listen, brother Daryl already let you know we excited you're here. We're excited to be here. This is a great opportunity we have today. What is that opportunity you say, Coach? That opportunity is to connect. To absolutely decide today to connect with one another at the highest level. I'm talking about from up here, y'all, from up here, up in the higher regions. See, we could kind of connect with you, say, hey, come party with us. Hey, come kick it. We're going to watch the game. Maybe we get some pugilistic, bouts going, watch that on the TV. But that's not the highest levels. Hey, maybe we can just come and break some bread. That's cool. We break bread together, but that's from the lower regions still, right? We're satisfying the appetite. But we want to be able to connect with you and fellowship with you from the mind, from up here, where it really counts in our minds. One of the things that I found very powerful early in my trajectory is the minister, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan saying at my first talk, I actually got a chance to hear him at, where he said, most of us have become like information swine. Ugh, that even sounds nasty when you say it. He said, every time somebody throws something out there, you just gobble it up. He said, can't figure out why we're so sick, right? So we want to be careful about what we put in our mind, what we feed on. So we want to come break bread with you, not with physical food, but with mental food that's at a higher vibration, a higher frequency. So that way we can, inshallah, God willing, get our lives at a higher level, up to a higher level, and start to move at a faster rate. So, brothers and sisters, you're in the right place at the right time, doing the right things with the right group of people. So, I mean, what else you can say? It's all right. strap in, lock in, get your pen and pad down. I mean, ready to write down those nuggets, those jewels, those things that are going to really resonate with you. Because the worst thing in the world could ever happen is somebody give you a great tip, a great idea, something hit your brain, and you're not ready to write it down. You got to go find a pad and a pen. You like, what was it that we said again? And there it is right there. Your whole life could have hinged on that moment right there. And because we weren't ready to take action when the moment came, we missed our moment. And now we got to wait and hope for another moment to swing around again. Brothers and sisters, we don't get a lot of moments. God give you moments. He's giving us a moment pretty much every day, but you don't get a whole lot of perfect moments. And when those moments come around, you got to be able to seize the opportunity and take action. So lock in, strap in, get your pad and pencil ready, and be ready to write down those notes and get in the private elusive exclusive Facebook group. We want to see you. We want to hear from you. I don't know what we got to do to start really reaching out to people at a higher level, but we really want to hear from you all. We're going to have this BWE family reunion soon, and very soon, God willing, we'll try to do this before the end of the year is out. We want to bring us a powerhouse 2 hour. We're going to do a 2 hour broadcast. It's powerhouse. Bring it in. And so get ready, brothers and sisters. Let everybody know we ready for the BWE family reunion. All right. We're going to sing and we're going to do a lot of good stuff. All right, brothers, y'all, swing it back over to you so we can keep the hour of power rolling. See y'all in a minute.
All right. All right. Thank you, Courage Coach. That's right. Sisters, brothers and sisters, we're going to have a family reunion. So you get ready. We're tapping on everybody's shoulder to come on and give their testimony, to share what BWE has done for them. And we have some pretty phenomenal testimonies, right? We have some very, very phenomenal testimonies, brothers and sisters, that you need to hear. You know, it's something called social proof. We see the Courage Coach has been doing this for a very, very long time, and I've been trailing them some 30 years in the space of personal development and entrepreneurship. And we understand, right, that the psychology looks for social proof. Who else is doing it? Who else has been successful? And we have those for you. But you don't have to wait for the family reunion, brothers and sisters. You can go in the private, the elusive, exclusive Facebook group, and you just scroll down, look for anybody that's active, and just click on their profile or put a question down below their post, and they'll be more than happy to tell you or give you their testimony. All right, brothers and sisters, we typically have another co-host, our sister Brandy, but Sister Brandy is one that has taken this information and put it into practice, right? She's somewhere promoting her business. I forgot what she said. She's at a bake sale or something. She's somewhere promoting her bakery business, brothers and sisters, taking the tools that she has gotten from Black Wealth Empowerment and implemented in her business, right? So that's an excusable absence, if you will. So she's out promoting her business. She's out at a fair, not just promoting it, but taking care of business, right? Doing the most important thing that all businesses need, thus says Robert Kiyosaki, and that's cash flow. She said she's going to try to join us a little bit later, and if so, we'll bring her right on. But she is our membership coordinator. Anything membership, brothers and sisters, you go in the private elusive Facebook group and you share that with Sister Brandy. All right, brothers and sisters. So thank you so very much. Like I said, if you're just joining us, this is the Hour of Power here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live, broadcast 122. That's a third of a year, 122. And we've talked on a lot of different topics. You can go to our YouTube channel, which we're broadcasting live right now on our YouTube channel. You can go to our YouTube channel and look at some of the other BWE broadcasts or episodes. And they're all topic related. They all have the topic there. So you just scroll through and find a topic that resonates with where you are right now, and watch it. Don't watch it like a movie. You watch it like you're studying. You watch it like you're looking for something, right? Like you're looking for a treasure, or you're looking for a clue. See, that's how you have to do it, and the Courage Coach can really get into that. But we have to start looking at things a certain way. We have to start training our eyes to look at opportunity, look for opportunities, and look at opportunities a different way. So tonight we're going to talk about how to finish 2017 on fire. Now, it's just a blessing to finish 2017, but we don't want to make that our goal and objective. We want to make our goal and objective finishing 2017 on fire. Well, there's certain things you have to do. There's certain ways that you have to approach these next 3 months. These next 3 months. We have 3 months to really, right? Start the fire, get the wood, kindle the fire, fan the fire, and get it up to a nice, good roaring blaze. So when 2018 gets here, they're not looking for you, right? They see you burning from miles away. So we're going to talk about how to finish 2017 on fire. Brothers and sisters, there's a saying that I heard many years ago. It's not so much how you start something, but more importantly is how you finish it. All of us start off life basically the same way. We start off as babies. We start off crying. We start off can't, do anything for ourselves. We start off, using the restroom on ourselves. We start off crawling. See, all those things are the same. But once we get here, right? Once we get here, we go through 9 months. Once we get here, then that's when the dynamics change. And just because one situation starts off better than another situation doesn't mean that it's going to end the same way. Just because you got a head start doesn't mean you're going to get to the finish line faster or quicker. That's why it's what we do once we get here, is what we do in the interim between now and tomorrow, now in the next 5 minutes. That's what's important, and that's what determines how we finish each day, how we finish each week, how we finish each month. So that's very important, brothers and sisters, that we have to understand. And we're going to touch on those things. And remember, right? We here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live, we are here to bring you nuggets, concepts. We're here to bring you things that you can't typically find. We don't bring you a commoditized message. We give you something that is so thought out and customized just for us, for Black people here in America, for our community, from our perspective, meaning from our experience, collective experience, good, bad, and indifferent. We bring you nuggets, brothers and sisters. We bring it in a way to where you can catch it right away. You can take it and implement it in your life right now. This is not a generic message. Right? That's why this is invitation only. That's why this is private. That's why we've approached to build Black Wealth Empowerment in a very deliberate and certain way. Right? We've deliberately done it a certain way. We done it by organic growth with our membership. Right? When we started out, it was one way, and we fine-tuned it. We're still fine-tuning it to get it better and better and better. Right? We had open enrollment, if you will, where anybody can come, and you can just tag your friends, tag as members. But we said that's not what we want. We want this to be as exclusive as the content of information we share. So we stopped that. So now our growth is organic. Now our growth is by you inviting people, which should be objective number one, or approach number one. But then people are finding us, Courage Coach. They're finding us through social media. They're finding us through Google search. They're finding us through YouTube. They're finding us organically, which means that you're connecting with people naturally. Naturally. There's no enticements. There's no, incentives. They're finding us organically because they're looking for the type of content we provide, right? That's slower, but it's better, right? It's slower, but it's a better and stronger connection. But the first thing we need for you to do, brothers and sisters, is to invite your people, you to get the word out, you to promote it. You have to be an ambassador. You have to be a part of this crusade that we have here at BWE. No longer, brothers and sisters, in society is it good enough just to sit around and watch. If that's what you're going to do, then do that at a sport event. Do that watching sport. Do that at a play. But when it comes to content like we're sharing with you, you're doing yourself a great disservice. We're being unjust to ourselves, as our prayer says, being greatly unjust to ourselves, right? So we have to stop that. So you need to participate. You need to share. You need to be a part of the crusade. The only way we're going to actually manifest Black wealth empowerment is by being self-empowered, is by understanding that that means that we have to push ourselves. We have to push our agenda in the universe. We have to make the universe make space for our agenda, our purpose, our focus. And that's something that you have to do. Courage Coach is doing it. Sister Brandy's doing it right now at her event where she's selling her products. I'm doing it. I'm sure you're doing it. But we're talking about collectively here on this platform. Now, how you do that, dear? How you do? I'm so glad you asked. If you're watching us in our own private broadcast platform, then you have some tabs right above your heads, right? You have some tabs right above your heads. The first one is the Facebook like button. You can hit that as many times as you want, but one is sufficient for that. That tells Facebook that you like our page, right? And it gives them, brings us to their attention for their matrix or whatever they call it. All right. And then you have the Facebook share button. Now, when you hit that one, a box is going to pop up. You might have to log in. Now, that message is going to go out to your Facebook friends, is going to go on your news feed. All right. So that's very important. Here's what I want you to put there. Hashtag BWE Hangout space we are live. Hashtag BW Hangout space we are live. And then you hit the post button. And I need for you to do that at least every 3 to 4 minutes, brothers and sisters. Do that if you need to write it down, make yourself a note every 3 minutes, or every time you get an aha moment. Every time you say, oh man, that's a good one, right? Hit the Facebook share, put that hashtag in there, put some notes real quick. It's like Twitter. See, a lot of folks don't like Twitter, Courage Coach, because you only got 140 characters, right? And folks that talk a lot. Those that don't say much of anything, right? So that's a good. So if you're a Twitter practitioner, right? If you're part of the Twitter army, then that's real easy to do. Boom, it's gone. It's sent, right? Then you have, speaking of Twitter, you have the next button is your Twitter button. Hit that one. Same thing, box open up. You might have to log in, hashtag BWE Hangout, we are live, or any other message, and send that out every 3 minutes. A crusade is one who leads the charge. We're looking for crusaders. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for ambassadors to go out, right? And that's how you do it. It's so easy now. Now you don't have to get on the phone. You just got to blow up social media. You just have to blow it up. So you do that for your Twitter, brothers and sisters. You do that for Instagram, or that's not Instagram. That's LinkedIn. You do that for Google Plus, and you do that for Pinterest. And we need for you to be soldiers and send that out only an hour, every 3 minutes, brothers and sisters. Do that for us. All right. We need your help, right? To be Black, wealth, and empowered is too much for one or a handful of people to do. All hands on deck. And if everybody does a little bit, everybody that's here, everybody that watches does a little bit, then we'll get a very, very big task completed, right? Now, if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, down there at the bottom, there's Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and share it and blow it up. Blow it up, brothers and sisters. You won't break the internet. I don't know anybody has broken the internet yet by pressing a bunch of buttons continuously. So go ahead and do that, right? That is your price for admission, to share it and participate. Share it and participate. All right, Courage Coach gave you instructions earlier. If you're already in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group, we want to hear from you. We're taking roll. It's roll call now. We're taking roll. We need for you to put your name, right, what city you're in, right? What church you belong to, what mosque, what synagogue, what fraternity, sorority, professional organization. It's about networking. We do a lot of that in Black Wealth Empowerment in the private, elusive, exclusive, faithful. Put that stuff in there. Put your business link, right? Put your business link. We're not anti advertisement or promotion as a member, because we've already vetted you and we gave you thumbs up. Go ahead and do that right now, brothers and sisters. But if you're not part of the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group, and if you're watching us in our private platform here, then below there's a link. Right below this, right below, right now, right below is a link. It says livevirtualnetworking.com. You click to that, that takes you straight to our page on Facebook. You don't have to type anything in the search box. It'll take you straight to there. You press join. We'll vet you, make sure it's a good fit based on your profile, and then we'll welcome you to the group. All right. Now, if you're watching us on YouTube, then you go to Facebook, put in the search box, Black Wealth Empowerment, and click join, and we'll be more than happy to review your application, because this is a private group. Review your application and make sure it's a fit. All right, brothers and sisters. So make sure you do that, right? Because this thing is growing organically, and the longer we go, the more it grows, and the more we're going to find the right people to make a perfect fit. See, this is all part of the process. You have to go through the process, brothers and sisters. There's no way around it. We all have to go through the process. All right. So with that being said, let me roll it over to Courage Coach, see what he's doing over there. I guess he's over there looking in the private, elusive, exclusive, see what's going on. And we got some friends over there that's waiting to be accepted, brother Courage Coach. And I don't think Sister vetted them, but kind of look at them, or at least call out their name. We'll vet them later and bring them on later. But we have at least, I think, about 8 or 10 or 12 or 15 that found their way to Black Wealth Empowerment Live. Let's swing it over to Courage Coach and get this party started. Remember how to finish 2017. How you say it, Coach? Fire!
Gotta be on fire. That's right, Brother Daryl. Thank you, Brother Daryl. And thank you to the watchers, the listeners who are always joining us and just gathering up the energy and the steam and the desire to come back on Black Wealth Empowerment and get a tip, a technique, a jewel, a word of encouragement, or inspiration to kind of help you take your business, your life, your lifestyle to another level. That's what it's all about. So we're here to serve you. Now, Brother Daryl, real quick before we jump into private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group, I wanted to say a couple things here. Right now at our 120th broadcast, we actually 122, right? 122. We are actually about 5 seasons in television world. We're about 5 seasons strong, right? But in terms of individualized broadcasts, do you know that right now we beating out Crocodile Dundee or Crocodile Hunter? We beating them out. Mickey Mouse Club, it's a wrap. We got y'all beat. Blues Clues, psh, come on. We on pace to take Blues Clues out, y'all. That's when you know you really getting it in, when you take down Blues Clues. Look, we got Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, got them wrapped. We got them. They in the back. They looking at our dust right now. MTV Unplugged. Y'all know, if you older than 37 and a half, you used to get your MTV Unplugged on, right? Remember that? Man, they broke a lot of ground. A lot of artists are living nice lifestyles because of that show. Well, we got them beat, Brother Daryl. We got MTV Unplugged beat, right? Oh my goodness. Come on. Let me see. Hold on. We got a couple more. But just know, brothers and sisters, there are a lot of shows out there that have been on for less time than we have been on, and they were very, very popular, very popular. But I'll tell you, Brother Daryl, by the end of next year, inshallah, we keep keeping up the pace, getting it in. We're going to knock down MacGyver. We're going to take out 30 Rock, right? Futurama, Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. We got to knock them down. The Dukes of Hazzard. Y'all know, man, come on now. Remember that whole thing with the, man, y'all know what I'm talking about. Quincy and me, we going to taking them out. There's a lot of shows including Malcolm in the Middle. We are on pace to take all these shows down by the end of next year and then some. So just be mindful, brothers and sisters, that BWE is not some flash in the pan. It's not a fly-by-night operation. We didn't just do this because we had nothing else to do and figure, hey, you know, and we also want to show you longevity, persistence, consistency. That's one of the keys, consistency. Because one of the powerful concepts that you'll learn as you go throughout your journey of life is that if you keep at it, but do the right things and be willing to make adjustments in doing those things, you will find a groove, your niche, and it might not be what you thought. It might be bigger, stronger, faster, less than, whatever. But it's not about that. Don't get caught up in the end result. Get caught up in the activities that bring about results. That's what it is. That's what we want to be about. Now, in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group, we have a lot of people. Now, we have a couple people that were invited in by a couple people. Brother Wayne Smith, shout out to Brother Wayne for inviting people. But Brother Wayne, I just tell you, if you watch this broadcast right now, we appreciate you. We love you. However, BWE is about people wanting to be a part of it. It's not that kind of group where you just tag a bunch of people in and they don't even know why they're here. Like, what the heck? Now, it's better to find a person and say, hey, I got this group called BWE. I really think you could be a part of this. It's something you really would like. Go ahead. Let me send you the link and go ahead and click in. They'll add you in and you can start watching the broadcast and being a part of that. That's a great way. Invite somebody in, just like in direct sales, marketing and whatnot. You don't want to just jump somebody in. You don't sign people up. That's actually illegal. It's actually illegal to sign people's names on documents. You ain't even talk to them. And so you trying to front load and get your bonuses and all that stuff. That's illegal. And so you don't want to do that. And on Facebook, we want to apply those same kind of principles. So just be mindful, brothers and sisters, that I know you get excited about Black Wealth Empowerment. We are excited, but we also want you to invite people in by sending them the link so they can be a part of Black Wealth Empowerment in the private exclusive Facebook group. But we got Sonny in there, brother. We got Waqar Muhammad in there. We got Omar Akbar want to be in there. I think I know brother Omar from somewhere else. I got to see what's up. That's my brother. We got David Johnson Muhammad in there. Sister April want to be a part of BWE. We got a lot. Oh, brother John Saunders up in there. Bertice Hopkins and Jackie Hayes. I was gonna say that wrong. So Jackie be mad at me. I say that wrong. So Sister Jackie Hayes. We got some members that came and say, you know what? I want to be a part of the private exclusive Facebook group. I want to be a part of Black Wealth Empowerment. So once we look through those profiles, make sure people are not just clicking. Because what I found, Brother Daryl, is that even with some other groups that I get a chance to administrate by Allah's permission, there are people that have, I think they're bots that look for certain words. And what they'll do is they send out these mass requests to join these groups. Like these people would be a part of 700 groups. Some had almost the exact same name in them. You know, you see wealth, or black. And those I immediately kick out. I'm like, nah. Because you're not coming to participate. It's just another button to click. And so just know that sometimes some of these profiles are computer generated. My wife has a deep study on that. We know it's happening. And so we will vet those profiles. Don't take it personal, brothers and sisters. And if you feel like you didn't get in and you really wanted to be in and say, well, they didn't approve me, just hit us up. Hit us up personally and say, Brother Daryl, Brother Rodney, Sister Brandy, what's going on? I want to be a part of the group. Y'all didn't let me in. I really am serious about this. And we'll make sure we go ahead and approve you and get you in there, right? So, Brother Daryl, right now in the private exclusive Facebook group, we got a pinned post. Let me check this pinned post right now. Hold on. Let me say, Sister Sean shared her post about opportunities. We're going to check that out. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Brothers and sisters, one thing we try not to do is we try to share this. I'll say it this way. I'll flip that. We do want you to participate in the group. We want you to share things, but we want you to also be mindful that it should be reciprocal. All right. It should be a relationship you create with people first before you get sales slick. The reason why I found that a lot of people are broke, busted, unhappy, disgusted, and whatnot is because they want to take more they give. They want to take more they give. They want to reap where they have not sown. And that's against the law. That's actually against the law again. You know, you got to give something to people. Share something, sow a seed into somebody's life before you start asking them for something. And if you do it the right way, you won't even have to ask. They will love you enough to, as the minister says, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan says, they will see the need before it is needed. That's love, to see the need before it is needed. So brothers and sisters, if you feed into people's lives, sow seeds of goodness and abundance and uplift in people's lives, then they'll say, man, I love what you share. How can I, what do you do? How can I get a part, be involved in what you got going on? What's your business? People will ask you. You won't even have to sell them because they'll be ready to buy from you because you gave so much to them. So brothers and sisters, that's what's going on in the Private Elusive exclusive Facebook group. Get in, jump in, join in. Don't be weary. Don't be weary. I know it's a lot going on out there. I got a full load in college right now, trying to maintain my family's life and all these other things. Multiple businesses are running, but it doesn't stop. That's not an excuse for inaction. It's not an excuse for I'm working on these linear equations and all this other stuff right now. And brother Daryl, man, it's wild. I'm talking super wild, like super wild. So brothers and sisters, don't be weary. Don't be weary. Get in, jump in, stay involved and motivated. So we're at the hour of power. I'm gonna swing it back over to Brother Daryl. You're gonna swing it back over me so we can get this message in, brothers and sisters. We got to turn this thing up. We got to decide what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do to end this year on a high note. So, brother, I'm swinging back over to you so we can get this thing really going.
All right, end it on fire. All right, I see our sister. I see our membership coordinator, Sister Brandy. Is here. She's in the Bake Mobile. So let's swing it over to our membership coordinator, Sister Brandy. Are you there?
Yes, sir, Brother Daryl. I'm here. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. Praise be to Allah. Assalamu alaikum, family. Great to see everybody. So sorry. I'm a little sleepy. It's been, as Brother Daryl and Brother Rodney have already stated, we're in episode 122, and it doesn't stop. I'm telling you, I have been working all weekend, all week. It's been a 7-day week, but praise be to Allah. I have made it home successfully. I am on my way in the house after I get off this broadcast. It was the best route to have this conversation was in the car, but then somebody joined the party. All right, okay. Brad Baker 3 and 2 is in the house with me too. Yeah, I can't wait to get into the conversation about being on fire for the fourth quarter. I'm gonna send it back to you, Brother Daryl. I'm gonna get my thoughts together so I can give my input from a sister's perspective. Back to you, Brother Daryl.
All right. Thank you, Sister Brandon. Thank you very much. Yes, brothers and sisters, we are here this evening to talk about how to finish 2017 on fire. That should be your goal. Right? If you plan on being here for 2018, you want to finish 2017 on fire. Now we have our brother. He's coming up. He's going to open up this part of the hour of power. We call this the inspirational part of today's program, right? God operates in duality. He's going to bring us the inspirational part to give us a framework, to help us to crystallize in our mind, what does it take on our part to go ahead and end 2017 on fire. Without further ado, let's get into it with our brother, your brother, the courage coach, Rodney Assad himself. But Rodney, tell the people what they need to do to finish on fire.
Brother Daryl, thank you so much. Thank you, Black Wealth Empowerment family. Thank you, Sister Brandy, for joining us. Sister Brandy makes no excuses. She makes no excuses. Boy, man. Sister Brandy, a fruit is the best. He is constantly training, conditioning himself to meet and overcome. No, that ain't a fruit. That's the MGT. Wait a minute. We the same folks. That's why it goes together, y'all. That's why even in church, brothers and sisters, you talking about being equally yoked, right? That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So you in church, you got to make sure that the person you get with got to be that strong faith, that unwavering, unshakable faith. You got to be that. That's what it is. That's when we work like that together, or if it's a brother to brother, sister to sister, right? It's got to be that kind of connection. So brothers and sisters, how do we finish 2017 on fire? Well, first of all, you got to know how to turn the fire up. You got to know how to get the fire going. Now, one of the things is this. Now, I love that Brother Daryl brought this topic for us, but one of the powerfulest things you can really just start off with in your mind is that now how do you finish on fire? How do you just get on fire and stay on fire? That's what you got to get. You don't have to turn it on and off. I mean, see, because what will happen is it takes too much energy to have to create it. Oh, okay. Wait. Let me start over. Let me start over on this. You know, it's actually better to leave the car idling than to turn it off and then turn it back on. You actually do the car more damage every time you turn it off and on, because it requires another burst of energy in order for it to get started. But once it's started, see, there's these laws in motion, that an object in motion remains in motion until it's acted on by blah, 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 equal and opposite for a power not, blah, blah, blah. You go research that on your own. But here's the thing. You don't want to kind of finish it on fire if you ain't already on fire. So what I want you to do is don't even think of it that way. Don't think of it in the negative. I want you to think of it in a positive. Saying, you know what? I'm on fire. No, I've been on fire. So what I want to do now is I want you to help find a way to stoke the fire, really fan the flames in your life. Now, here's one powerful thing. Now, you can fan the flames yourself, or you can have some external party fan your flames for you, or you can have God fan your flames. But at the end of the day, your flames going to get fanned. Now, you want to try to control that as best you can, because if God, Allah, put hell is not meant for punishment. It's meant for purification. It's to kind of clean us up. So when you get a trial, some tribulations in your life, that's fire. Well, when your mom and them start acting up with you, telling you ain't gonna make it, you ain't never gonna be, I don't even know why you got involved in that stuff. What are you doing? That's some fire to get you to get energized, double down on your faith and your foundation and say, nah, I got it. I'm gonna do it. I can handle this. You know what? The naysayer's gonna be naysay. But now that's my chance to be resolved and say, now I'm really on target. When people start to see, wait a minute. Thank you, Allah. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you for righteousness, speak all manner against you for your ideas. I mean, that's the Brother Rodney version right there, right? Because you got a great idea, a great concept, some business, some plan, some idea for your life, and you get fired up and you may share it, or somebody see you doing it and say, that ain't gonna work. You'll never. That's your cue to say, oh man, I'm on to something now. I'm on to something now. I got some feedback. Somebody's telling me it can't be done. That means it should be done. Now it's different if somebody say, don't do it, because here's XYZ, what could possibly happen. That's some data you want to look at. But if somebody say you shouldn't, oh, that's different information right there. So brothers and sisters, how are you going to finish it on fire? I want you to right now start to get your energy up. You got to start getting your countenance up. You got to start to smile a little bit more. Open your eyes up. Get your eyes brighter, right? You start moving at a faster pace. You got to get the energy up. See, a lot of us are so sedentary where we're sitting on the couch, we're chilling, we're kicking it. We got our phones, we're just kind of hunched over and just texting and tweeting, and you're not really moving and shaking. See, that fire starts in the mind. And what happens is your brain will cause your body to start to move at a higher vibratory rate. See, fire is nothing more than the atoms, the molecules moving at a faster rate. The faster you can vibrate, the hotter you're going to get. That's why when you're very, very cold, brothers and sisters, your body starts to shake, and you start shaking, and your teeth are chattering, because it's just your body vibrating, trying to pick up heat. How do we vibrate at a higher rate so we can finish 2017 on fire, flamed on, energized, ready to just take it to that next level? Brothers and sisters, it starts in the mind. You got to know, believe in your heart, and have faith that if I just change my thinking and say, you know what, I'm going to start looking at life a little differently. I see the possibilities, not the limitations. I see the opportunities, not the lack thereof. I see the the chances I can take that I didn't take before. I see the people that are in my arena, in my area, in my life that I could call on and pull on to give me information, advice, a tip, a technique, or something. I see a book, or something. There are things all around just waiting for you to say, here I am, use me to fan the flames of your life. Brothers and sisters, you only got one chance, one shot, one life. This is it, one take. Director gonna say cut at some point. The question is, are you gonna go ahead and play your role out right now? Get on fire. Somebody say, hey, you can win an Academy Award. All you got to do is act. Are you gonna sit over there on the chair talking about, well, I don't know if I should do you? All you got to do is just get in. You read whatever lines you read. See, there ain't no script, brothers and sisters. You can finish 2017 on fire. All you got to do is just get on fire. Pick up your pace, get your vibratory rate up, open your eyes, smile more, get your energy up, turn your voice octaves up a few levels, and start engaging people, things, ideas, concepts, and realities. And I promise you, by the end of the year, you keep doing that day after day, fired up, ready to go, ready to take the road. Jump out of bed. Don't crawl out of bed. Don't lean out of bed. Don't, I'm kind of tired. You got to pop up out of bed and say, all right, let's do it. What we going to do today? That's how I get out of bed. I'm like, all right, Allah, what is going to be today? How we going to do this today? That's how I get up. All right, Allah, what we got? What we got for today? I don't know what it's going to be all the way, but I got a plan, and Allah got a plan. I'm just trying to work within that plan, but I'm energized. I'm fired up, ready for whatever the day bring my way. And because I know that inside my soul, I'm going to bring something to the day that's going to give me a return. So brothers and sisters, get excited, get energized. When it get cold and things get kind of down, just start to shake. And just start to shake, and then get good with some other people and that body heat, right? We talking about connecting with people. We talked about networking. Then you get that body heat and that energy, and we feed off each other. And next thing you know, you're going to look up and y'all will be like, whoa, how did we get in this private jet on our way to some exotic location? This is crazy. I'm on fire. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for watching. Thank you for listening. I am Rodney Asad Muhammad, your courage coach. Remember, no matter what else you're doing in life, you must always remember to cultivate the courage to get on fire. Peace. Brother Daryl, back to you.
All right. Another good job by our brother Rodney Asad Muhammad, brother and sister. He impacted for you. I mean, if you unravel what he said, you got to go back and watch it again. He gave you the steps, brothers and sisters, for free. Why? Because membership has its privileges, brothers and sisters. There's no excuse. If you just take what you are getting on these broadcasts, implement them like Sister Brandy, Sister Denise, Sister Tamara, a lot of brothers and sisters that are doing this thing, they're implementing these strategies. They're implementing these concepts and ideas, right? You can't generate fire with no activity. You got to have some movement, right? The caveman, not you and I, but the caveman discovered that by rubbing two sticks together. All right, we want to hear from my sister. Sister Brandy has a message. She wants to throw in her part. She has her part to share with us how to finish 2017 on fire. Sister Brandy, take it away.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks, Brother Daryl. So once again, Sister Brandy here, your membership coordinator / your encourage coach. Just kidding, Brother Rodney. Okay, so really quick, I just wanted, I took some notes, put some things down on paper because it's important to have documentation on what you're going to say in advance. Sometimes, like Brother Daryl and Brother Rodney, they can just go off the top of their head. For Sister Brandy, I'm just going to go with my notes. That's how I get to be an A student. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to remind everybody was to continue to write your goals down. So as you know, 2017, everybody probably wrote their goals down for the vision, what they looked like, what they wanted to see for the future. Continue to write those goals and check off as you progress and are successful with it, because it's vital. For me, I like to write goals down, but then be able to check it off. It makes it easier. It makes it more doable and successful for me. And I'm sure to get it done because I can check it off. It down. Also, plan for next year. So Brother Darren, Brother Rodney said the message is what we're going to do to finish off this year. Start planning in advance for next year, but continue on, like Brother Rodney said a minute ago. Just continue to be on fire. Continue just to go. So if your goal was to make $10,000 and you only made six, and we still have October, November, December, keep pushing. Figure out how you can break that goal into bite-sized pieces for you to make that difference up to be successful. Because once you check that off, it's gonna feel great. Yes, it's amazing when you can check things off. See, watch this. Check. I'm gonna just check that because I just said it, right? Boom, check. Next plan. Also, continue going to workshops and trainings and events. So there's some people in the membership who are interested in marketing. Some are interested in doing network marketing. Other people want to be publishers and writers. Go to those different workshops and learn about how to be successful in that business. Brother Rodney stated earlier, and I think he was reading my mind, but that's okay. I'm gonna just say it my way. It's vital that when you have accountability partners, somebody, it could be your spouse, it could be a family member, sister, brother, whoever, to remind you to continue on with those goals to help you meet those goals. Last note, I have went a couple events happened today for us with J&Y Bakery. We were at one spot, and it was called Independence Day Festival. Then I had another young lady, one of my daughter's friends, working at another place. And then the last one, we came together, but she still worked. The message, the point is, in telling you that we were able to just be successful by working together and then keeping her as my accountability partner for today, ensuring that we all made, we're very successful. On that last note, this is really the point I was trying to get to. At the place I went to, the last gifts they do one. It's like everybody's there. This one time, this new lady, she came and she had a food truck, right? It was like a car. It was like the front of it. It's not a real big food truck. It was just, nice box size food truck. And it was her first day out on the job, on her, doing her food truck. She was so excited. And one of my goals for the future is 2018 to have a food truck or beyond, right? I asked, by the way, do you mind if I get in your food truck? Right? Just so I could experience what it would be like to be on a food truck. Yes, she was like, yeah, come on, get up. But I asked a million questions. We're going to sit back down at some point before 2018 is over and write down her process. So I have a lot of information on business, but I don't have the understanding of the different permits and things that you need in order to be a successful business food truck owner. So I got plans to meet up with that sister soon so we could talk about her things and pick her brain on what she did to be successful and have this food truck. You see the message? Figure out what people are willing to help you with and go to them. I say it all the time, Brother Darrell, Brother Rodney, they are always accessible. Not really. They'll give you the 30 minutes that you need for a consultation. Write down your questions, write down your thoughts, and they will be happy to address them. Now, we said it at the beginning of the year. I'm going to say it one more time. You have an opportunity to reach out to these individuals to get some assistance. They won't be talking to you forever. You got about 30 minutes to get those questions in. If it's dealing with insurance, if it's dealing with finances, if it's dealing with just the courage to continue on, you got it. All you got to do is call them. They've already offered at the beginning of the year. It's almost the end of the year, family. It's still out there. Let me make sure I'm done with all my notes. That's the last point I want to bring up. Make sure that when you're writing those goals down for 2018 and beyond, also sit down and talk to somebody about what you did the last 3 quarters and how you're going to do something different for the last quarter. If you weren't successful the last 3 quarters, figure out what you did incorrectly so then you can be successful this last quarter. So you can push it and go. That's my message. I'm done. I love y'all. You need me? You know where to find me. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm on it. I look forward to talking to you, members. Don't forget, this week, as I did last week, we will have a connection. I will be on Facebook Live, and if somebody pops in, we're going to invite you so we can have a conversation. Me and Sister Sharon just talked earlier this week. Why can't it be you? Just be prepared, all right? Love y'all. Peace. Thanks, Brother Darren, Brother.
All right, thank you, Sister Brandy. There you go, brother and sister. Some more nuggets, some more valuable nuggets for you can take and put your plan together. All right. So Sister Brandy shared some steps. I mean, just right there on a pad, just went through them all the way through the steps for you to take and use to make 2017 how to end on fire. Now, let me just end with the financial piece. Brothers and sisters, Brother Rodney and Sister Brandy, one of the top goals of 2017 or every year for most people is something about finance. Something about finance is health, is finance, is romance. Those things are always at the top of the list when they talk about New Year's resolution or goals for the next year. So let's talk about money, brothers. Let's talk about that real quick. All right. Because as Courage Coach does real well, and Sister Brandy, she does real well. If you can simplify things, it makes it easier for you to digest, to understand, but even more importantly, it makes it easier for you to implement. We're in the last month of this third quarter, the third quarter of 2017. We're going into the fourth quarter, the last 3 months of the year, brothers and sisters. Here's what we need to do, okay? What a lot of people do when they have goals and the weeks and months start slipping away, weight goal, they want to lose weight, Courage Coach, Sister Brand, they want to lose weight, and they say, oh man, 6 months, 3 months, I haven't exercised, I'm not losing weight, and they give up on the goals. All right. So here's what I don't want you to do, right? Don't worry about, the financial goals that you haven't received, that you haven't met. Don't even entertain that thought. All right. It's behind you. You can't change it. Don't worry about, my goal this year is make 100,000 and man, I'm only at 50. Right. So you spend your next 3 months, dreading or saying I'm only at 50. I'm not going to do 50 in 3 months. It took me 50 to do 6 months. That's the wrong kind of self-talk. So I don't want you to do that. Instead, what I want you to do, brothers and sisters, is look at your income over the past 9 months. What is your average income for the last 9 months? Let's say it's $4,000, $5,000. Right? You be grateful, you be appreciative, you be happy, because it could have, if you didn't have that, it'd be a whole lot worse. So you be grateful that you made your on average 5,000 a month. Right? So here's what I want you to do, and you start gearing that up for the next 3 months. You say, you know what, my average income is $5,000 a month over the past 9 months. You're not worrying about missing your goal. You're not worrying about being off track. So if my average is 5 months, I want to increase that. My goal, right, is to increase that by 30%. 30% over the next 3 months and into 2018. Increase that by 30%. So another $1,500 per month. So now instead of you making $5,000 per month, you're making $6,500 per month. Let that be your goal, to put a plan in place over the next 3 months. So by the time 2018 rolls around, you've either started reaching that goal, you started making 10% extra, 20% extra, and you're working your way to the 30% extra, and you're rolling into 2018 on fire. Why? Because you have to do more than what you've been doing to increase what you have. Even if you do it differently. See, if you do it differently, then the exercise of the thought process has to go into the work, into the idea of doing things more efficiently. All right. So increase it by 30%. Now, once you've done that, right, once you've increased it 10%, I didn't do 30%, I did 10%. That's okay. Once you increased it 20%, I did 20%, didn't do 30%. That's okay. Whatever increase you achieve between now and 2018, here's what I want you to do. We're talking about money. I want you to set that aside for investments. Set that aside for investment. Now, what traditional financial advisor would tell you to do, set that aside or take that and pay off your debt. I'm saying, I'm of a different kind of, contrarian, out of the box, unorthodox, right, way of thinking, because I don't want to be average. I don't want to do what the average people do. I don't want to have what the average people have. So I can't do what the average people do or think the way they think or the way it is promoted to the average. See, I've been a stockbroker before. I know what's been promoted. I've been in financial literacy personally for myself for 20 plus years. So I know what they're telling the masses of the people that's not working for them. They'll say, take your increase and pay off your debt. That's what Dave Ramsey will tell you. That's what Susan Orman, I would tell you to take that money, set it aside, and find an investment that will generate some cash flow for you. And now you take that cash flow and pay off your debt. You've accomplished two powerful things. One, you've learned how to increase your income, and then you've learned how to invest for cash flow to pay off debt. See, that's more powerful, to create the cash flow to pay off debt. Then you can create the cash flow to pay your car note. Then you can create the cash flow to pay your house note. Then you can create the cash flow to, before you know it, Courage Coach, Sister Brandy, before you know it, you're what they called financially free. Because you've learned how to play checkers. You learn how to play chess with your money, right? And not checkers. You've learned how to play take that $1, play chess, versus taking that $1 and play checkers. That's the difference, brothers and sisters. That's what we have to do. That's how you can position yourself to whereas you can finish 2017 on fire. The fire that the coach talked about, the fire that Sister Brandy talked about, the fire that I'm talking about, when you peel it back and get to what they say, the middle of the onion, you get to the heart of it, it's about creating a fire in you, right? Creating a fire in you, flaming that fire in you, kindling that fire that's already in you. All of us have fire in us. If not, that's called dead. We wouldn't have woke up this morning if we didn't have fire energy in us. Energy is fire if we didn't have fire in us. So we just got to flame the fire, kindle the fire. And what you heard tonight, brothers and sisters, without a shadow of a doubt, it has been proven and tested and guaranteed that if you follow these steps that we've shared with you and be diligent in following them, right, then it'll work out for you like it has proven to work out for countless others. It's just like math. It's like science. If you can persist through implementing the formulas for science, the formulas for chemistry, you'll get the same result as thousands of others who persistent to put together that formula got. It's just that simple. We're following the wrong formula. We're following the formula of mediocrity. We're following the formula of disappointment and dissatisfaction. We got to break that, right? And flip it. And what you're learning here, you'll get the formulas that are guaranteed for our success. So take this information, brothers and sisters. You go out and you implement it. And then you come back to the Private Elusive Exclusive Facebook group and you give your testimony. You join us for the family reunion that we're going to have at the end of the year, by the end of the year, right? We're going to have, Coach put it out just, we're going to do it. We're going to have so many panelists and guests and people popping on and popping off, and it's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. As they say, you want to be in that number. All right, brothers, so let me roll it over to our co-host for some final words, and then we can get out of here because the hour of power is almost over. We got 2 minutes and counting. Sister Brandy, go ahead and close out, and we're going to roll over to our brother Courage Coach. Ladies first.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Brother Darrell. Members, once again, thank you for being a part of the awesome broadcast. Thanks for your input. Thanks for just sharing and let the world know what we're doing, because it's all about you. Members, it's all about you 100%. We're excited, and as Brother Darren, Brother Rodney have said, if you didn't notice, they're excited, officially excited. 2018 is going to be amazing, but finish off 2017 just even better than you did in 2016. I look forward to seeing you all sometime this week in the broadcast. Once again, I'm going to do that Facebook Live thing, so I need y'all to be ready about 8 o'clock my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. Sometime this week, just be ready. All right, have your scarf on. If you need your bow tie, whatever you need on, be ready, because we're going to talk about those goals in and out 2017. Peace, everyone. Love y'all.
All right, Courage Coach. Sister Brandon then turned into a Facebook Live superstar.
Yes, yes, that's what it's about right there, man.
She pressing up on the Kardashian sisters, man. She pushing up on them.
Talk about it. She looks better, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's right. Now, so thank you, Sister Brandy, so much. Thank you for even your participation in this and being a member, a part of it. From being just a member, not just a member in the derogatory sense, but being you really just a member. Say, hey, I'm a member. I'm here. I'm coming in, trying to grow my business, to getting involved and taking that leap, that risk to do something different. Because there was some hesitancy at first. She was unsure, uncertain about it. But I'll tell you, Sister Brandy, you might not see it right now. The direct connection between you taking that risk, that leap of faith to do this part of it, to talk, to be involved in this part of the aspect of BWE, how it's actually transformed your business as well. There's a direct connection. It's a direct connection. And the more you step out there and do the things you're doing and go to those new levels, that's what it is. So, brothers and sisters, that's what it's about. Sister Brandy is actually a living example of what it is that we are trying to inspire, encourage, and a little cajoling here and there, you all to do. Get involved, get active, take action on the things you're hearing. Don't wait, don't pontificate, don't wonder whether it works, this is going to help me or not. You got living examples all over the place that will absolutely guarantee you that it works if you work it. All right. So turn up the energy, get excited, get fired up, just get animated. Have people wonder what's right with you. People should say that. Well, what's going on with you? You say, I'm excited about breathing. That's my normal line. People say, you're so excited. I say, yeah, something about breathing excites me. I don't know about you, but I wake up, one eye open up. I'm like, good, I'm back. Woo, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Us on now. I'm gonna give some people the blues, give some people some smiles, and make them keep some people honest. I'm giving it all I got. So, brothers and sisters, get excited, get on fire. Fan those flames in your life on purpose, so that way life doesn't have to fan them for you, because when life fans your flames, it's a whole different level of engagement. So you better off just initiate that yourself. And so don't wait for somebody else to audit your books. You go ahead and take care of that ahead of time. That way they don't have to do the work for you. All right, because they may not have the same care as you would take when it's your life. All right, so brothers and sisters, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for participating. I'm Rodney Asad Muhammad, your courage coach. Peace. Brother Dale, send it to you.
All right, all right. Thank you very much, Courage Coach. Thank you, Sister Brandy. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for being here. Life's exciting, right? We should be more excited about our life than the boxing match last night, or whatever it is that excites people, right? And if your life's not exciting, then it's your job to make it such, right? And if you hang around us and you open yourself up to excitement, you will get excited here with us. Why? Because we're excited and it's contagious. But you gotta bring down those barriers. You gotta participate. You gotta share. Life's not about living. Life is about transformation. Right? It's about transformation, brothers. That's what the coach shared with you about Sister Brandy. It's about transformation, and we're all transforming. Are we doing willingly or unwillingly? Right? Unwillingly, we're getting older. Willingly, what are we doing? What transformation are we participating in willingly, purposefully? Brothers and sisters, this has been episode 122 of Black Wealth Empowerment Live. Right? There's no program like this on the planet. Nothing like it. It's private. It's exclusive. And it's for who it's for. And if you're here, it's for you. And that's why you should be fully engaged. Because God brought us all together for a purpose. It is not for you to just watch and do the minimum. As one of my mentors say, and I'll leave you with this. One of my mentors, Mr. Holtenbug, says, don't let your minimum be your maximum. Until next time, brothers and sisters, we'll see you at the top, not from the top. Because you, your family, but most importantly, our Black community deserves your very best. Until next time, take care and God bless.